there's a mindset for community college students that once they leave an institution, that they're no longer our students. But I think it's important that if we want to cultivate a feeling or a culture of being student ready, we have to be able to be adaptable to the students leaving our institution and making sure that we're not only leaving them, but also being able to follow them and being able to support them in whatever they need in their questions or their journey as well.
Even though there are a lot of programs already in high school and programs that help students be ready for college, you gotta always keep in mind that act as if they didn't. I noticed that there was a lot of lost people. People didn't really know where to go. Maybe a little bit more help, because they did have one right at the beginning, but it's right next to a parking lot where everyone is going, right? So that, they can't catch everyone. Not everyone can catch them and ask the questions they need. And that was 1 or 2 people maybe at most, right? So, maybe a little bit more of that, where, at the parking lot, then further down, maybe even right outside the financial aid office, because the signs aren't really visible sometimes. So that could really be a lot of help.
Being student ready is definitely connected to listening, but also realizing that with equity, there's lots of different kinds of students, and not every student is going to fit neatly into a 16-week solution. I take a class and I take this test and I write this paper, or I learn something so quickly and then I'm done. I don't think that's a reality. I think people are coming in from different areas and different spots in their own learning process, and our educational system itself needs to think more about how we can meet the different needs of different kinds of people and where they're starting from, and what the educational system itself has potentially done, and I would say sometimes harmed students who are coming through our system. And I think that's the same for the faculty and staff and administrators as well. And as we push back into that system and say it can be better, I think that's what being student ready is reformulating what our system is, so it's more inclusive to people who are coming into it.
Part of being student ready is being inclusive, is thinking about the different populations that they're serving, is having students at the forefront of some of the different changes that are happening on campus, asking them about how they feel about these different changes, really focusing in on listening to them, hearing them, making changes around them, and putting them at the center of their focus. Students need to be included in the different conversations that are happening on campus, and I think without it, I don't know how you can have incredibly effective change if you're not listening to your students.